Hey everybody, this is Randy Santel, Atlas, and I am very, very excited today. I'm going for overall food challenge win, number 1,364. It is my first time in Swadlincote of the Midlands in England of the United Kingdom. We've got so many people here, all at 1950s American Diner. Thank you guys all for coming. Yes. This place is packed. There's a long history to the place. We're actually inside like a 1950s style American dining cart that was actually shipped over here to Swadlincote from Massachusetts. It's a really neat place. Big thank you to the owners. We've got Luke and then Cody. Thanks to them for having Katina and myself in. They're well known for having 2 different food challenges. I just did a big mac and cheese challenge in Southend-on-Sea a couple days ago, so I am not doing that one today. Katina actually tried that. It was like 4 kilos of mac and cheese, crazy. Thankfully, this is a little bit smaller, but I also have a shorter time limit because that had a 40-minute time limit. I've got just 30 minutes to finish 1950s American Diners Double Dog Challenge. I wanted to try this because a bunch of my friends are up on the Wall of Fame, including my friends Brandon the Garbage Disposal Clark and then Bob Shout from America. They actually did this challenge, so I wanted to join them on the Wall of Fame for doing this one. I've got just 30 minutes to dominate their Double Dog Challenge. It's called that because there are 2 massive hot dog sausages here. There's 24 inches total, and then they're made up by 4 hot dogs, basically. There is a foot-long bun, or really there's 2 of those. Over here, we've got their chili beef. We've got a whole bunch of their nacho sauce, and then there's a whole bunch of nacho chips crumbled on top. This, we've got a whole bunch of their pulled pork, there's barbecue sauce, and then there's fried crispy onions. And of course, thanks to them for adding the American flags. There's 3 sides required for this. There's 5 options. I had to go with 3 buckets of sides. I knew from the beginning that I was gonna go for some of their onion rings. They look like calamari. There's a lot of sides, especially over here. This one's a heavy one. This is their macaroni and cheese, and then this is their Boston baked beans. This mint chocolate chip milkshake is just optional. I'm gonna enjoy that along the way. 30 minutes, if I fail, it's gonna be 40 quid, 40 British pounds. But if I do win, I'll get my entire meal for free. I will get a sweet t-shirt to add to my collection, and I will have my name and photo up on the Wall of Fame for beating the Double Dog Challenge here at 1950s American Diner in Swadlincote of the Midlands in England of the United Kingdom. Let's shut up and eat and get this challenge started. All right, so many people here, cannot disappoint. Starting with, I think, the hot dogs, and then I need to dig into these sides along the way. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. 1, 2, 3. Boom, let's get it. Okay, respectfully put those off to the side. That's good chili beef. I'm eating a little bit out the top and then I'll eat it as an actual hot dog. What the hell? Oh, it's because there's 2. I was thinking that they friggin' double dogged each one, but no, it's because they overlap. Very good. I think I should have started with that first though, but we'll be all right. That's actually some really good pulled pork. There's more pulled pork weight, I think, than actual hot dog. Thankfully, it was very good. Let's try to eat it as a whole hot dog. We just hit 5 minutes in. We just hit 7 minutes in. We're doing great. 7:07 in now. I'm fairly confident that Brandon and Bob were the first 2 Americans to step foot in Swadlincote, which means Katina and I are number 3 and 4. I'm just kidding. But if you're ever around Swadlincote, get here, because I've been watching all of the food come out that people have ordered. Everything looks fantastic, including these hot dogs, which they do have smaller muggle-sized hot dogs. A whole bunch of options of those as well. They even have burritos that look good. They got a bunch of milkshake options too. The #1 seller is Oreo, but I just had an Oreo shake with my mac and cheese and South End, so I'm having mint chocolate chip. Very good. Almost done with all the hot dogs. 24 inches. The side items are a lose-lose. I didn't know what to pick. I knew I was going for onion rings. I could have went with coleslaw. They told me not to get that because that's just so much coleslaw in a bucket. I think I'm gonna do the mac and cheese next while it's still warm and cheesy. It'll go down faster. Then we'll do beans, finishing with onion rings. And I'm not gonna give away Katina's results, but she did finish more than half of her mac and cheese challenge, and it looked very good. So that's another reason I wanted to get this. This mac and cheese is so cheesy, it's going right down. We're 12 minutes and 4 seconds in. I'm trying to make sure I don't eat any paper. Paper is not required. A couple friends said that the double dog challenge is harder than the mac and cheese, and this is a lot of food, but we're gonna get it. I don't know how to describe these beans. They're very saucy, very good though, filled with healthy vegetables. It's like a pint and a half, they said, of Boston baked beans, and the jury is still out on whether I'm happy I ordered them, but we're getting them down. If you tried this challenge with those 5 side options, which 3 would you have gone with? The 3 I got, plus coleslaw and fries, which their fries here look pretty darn good. I always eat fries, so I didn't want to get any of those. Still a little sauce in there. Let's leave no doubt by using the onion rings. Last little bits of the juices, and then we're just on to the last few onion rings. Somebody in my Facebook live comments got mad at me the other day for trashing these damn stupid cardboard sustainable straws, so I won't do that in this video. We just hit 21 minutes. We're going to completely ignore the fact that it was their second food challenge of the day, but my American friends, Bob Shout and Brandon, the garbage disposal Clark, they finished in 23 minutes and 28 seconds. So we're gonna smash that time and have a milkshake too. I miss you, Brandon and Bob. Ooh, we got a little surprise at the bottom. Some mint chocolate chip. Got it. I knew before I started that I wasn't gonna get the record. I just wanted to finish as quickly as I could. Really happy with the time, 22 minutes and 36 seconds. For the Double Dog Challenge, over 200 people have tried and failed. A few people have won. I'm excited to join them on the Wall of Fame. I talked highly of the food all throughout. Really enjoyed all of that. If you come here, just get a normal sized portion of their Boston baked beans. The onion rings were great. The mac and cheese, awesome. You can get a normal portion of mac and cheese. It's a massive menu, so I'm glad I just came here to eat and I'm not one of their chefs here at 1950s American Diner. But big thanks again to the owners who have had it for a few years now. We've got Luke and then Cody. Thanks to them for having Katina and I in. For me, it was overall food challenge win number 1364. The next challenge video you watch will feature a massive English breakfast challenge at a place not too far from here called the Copper Kettle. That video will be next. If you like this one, be sure to watch either this video or this video. Both past food challenges I filmed here in the Midlands area of England and the United Kingdom or Great Britain. Either way, I'll catch you in the next video. Win before you begin, just like I did today. Thanks so much for watching.